Beans.
Oh, art cards.
Okay, here's the thing about this. When it comes to art cards, why does no one use those as proxies?
I don't know. Because it does say what they are on them.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it says it on the back, but they're like the perfect size and everything for a proxy. Just why not? I mean, I don't use proxies anyway, but still.
Maybe just start doing that for land ones. Because the land ones are like full art and really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, lands are generally enough to spot just in general.
Yeah.
Just go off what colour scheme it is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, greet yourself and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra. I have to admit, it's strange starting one of these things and not having Josh randomly press a button on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, a dwarfish bard.
Could be worse, could be a halfling bard.
Hmm. You mean Scanlan?
Yeah, we still didn't get around to watching the last 2 episodes of that yet.
I thought we ended up having a big discussion about it with Jack yesterday.
I love that because of me bringing up that me and Rebecca were watching that again to prepare for next month. It got Fred going, oh, I want to watch it all again.
Yeah. It's because, like, it is... next month is when it starts up again, the new series.
20th.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're shilling out for Amazon Prime. Do we have to actually state, you know, we're not sponsored?
Yeah, we're not sponsored.
We could be.
Hit us up, though.
We could be
Hit
sponsored.
us up. We'll totally promote Legends of Vox Machina.
Anywho. So, last time. Spirit Blossom.
Oh yeah, the girly card. What?
I think Santa
that is the sound of somebody
very,
attempting.
A bit too hype.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to save that sound effect for if I ever do Star Guardians.
Oh, I forgot I had Descent into Avernus.
I'm just going to leave that really horrible image of Star Guardian Wafflebyrg in people's heads.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh god, what was that I was watching last night? Oh, sorry, just the laughing then just threw me into a mindset of I was watching something last night. One of the characters had a really Santa-esque laugh. It'll come to me, I can't remember.
Do you mean me laugh?
Yes. Do you know, like the usual ones you do, it's just like the low-key type of...
Oh, yeah.
Like that kind of... I know what it was.
Hmm?
I was watching all the cutscenes from the 2010 Splatterhouse game. And Jim Cummins does that for the laugh of the Terror Mask. He has like that kind of laughter.
Oh my god. He does, doesn't he? Terror Mask laughs like me. Holy shit. Or I laugh like Terror Mask. I never realized that. Holy shit.
I think the main reason I started...
Austin, you were here first. He laughs like you.
Was I here first?
I mean,
for
he
the original Slaughterhouse? Oh, yeah, that's
true.
I
was here first. Yep. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that game series was older than what it is.
It is, but it's just that voice acting wasn't properly a thing in it until 2010.
Also,
that's true.
I started playing Resident Evil 1 on my Switch.
Hey!
Is it the reboot one or is it the normal one?
It's the normal one.
It doesn't matter. You won't ever be able to play the original one. They don't do it anymore. Each version has a different change. There's like 20 different versions.
The only version you can play of that kind of one is the director's cut because of music.
Yeah. Well, yes, because of the musician being a liar and a cheat, and yeah.
Which means you don't get to hear the nice basement music and dialogue. No, you get the farty music.
Yeah, I'm playing as Jill.
No, but you do get all the original bosses though.
Yeah.
That the director wanted in the game, which is nice.
Well, aside
I'm
from
play-
the one where they could only throw it into the DS version.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
playing
these are
as
unoriginal.
I'm playing as Jill right now.
Okay, so
Nice.
get sidetracked a
And
lot,
I
but
forgot how weird it was.
get sidetracked a
You
lot.
know
But
what
also,
I-
I just need to quickly state this as well. I want to try the randomizer for that game out at some point, where it randomizes what enemies are in what room.
It's a nightmare. Also, you have to have the one on the PC, which I have.
Better yet, make
but
it so it randomizes
is-
which room you go into.
It's a nightmare because you can end up getting yawn. I've done the randomizer, and getting yawn upon the entryway is a fucking nightmare. The game is not meant for you to be able to get yawn on the fucking.
Just
No.
It's yeah.
just get
I just
yawn in a puzzle room.
I forgot how hard it is to aim.
Yes.
Welcome to Tank Controls.
In that though, I got the Spyro trilogy because it
Sweet.
was on sale, and I was like 3 games for the price for less than the price of one.
I do need
That
to
in
pick
Crash
the
Bandicoot insane.
yeah, I do need to still pick up that Reignited trilogy at some point.
It's been pretty. I never. Well, I did very long time ago play the original Spyro.
I-
Oh yeah.
I had the first one on PlayStation ages back. I think I played like a demo of the second one and just never played the third one.
I played the third one. That's the first. That was the first one I ever played. Was the third one. And then I played the first, and then I played the second. But I don't have a lot of memories of the first and second, like I do the third one. So I'm replaying them. And I never played Crash Bandicoot, but I've always been told good things about it. So I thought, screw it. It's on sale. There's 3 games. I'll fucking buy it and
Oh
get
yeah.
3 for the price of less than 1.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot 1 to 3. Great games. Never really played many after that aside from the first kart one, which was good. Crash 4, that most recent one that they released. It's fine, just don't try and complete it. Don't go for the completionist 100% thing. That's yeah. That way lies madness. So
Guess what I'm completionist running?
complete
What?
sorting out your cards.
That, but Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, I saw you on it last night.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna. Good luck with that.
So, last time on the Dark Times of Runeterra, given we got massively sidetracked there for a bit. You all managed to get your asses out of the spirit realm after encountering a few choice citizens there, including Potoo managing to get to meet his parents for one last goodbye, as well as getting a charm from them that I've just remembered I have not started up yet, so it's a good job you're not getting into combat still.
Indeed.
But
That would be awkward.
speaking of goodbyes, it was also a goodbye to Kuiper, who decided to play mediator to Leona and Diana. So he as well as Stellara have returned to Targon, with the promise that you will all reunite at some point. Mariah much earlier than everyone else because he will probably be seeing Mariah at least once a month due to Battle City.
He has to deal with the Chaos Gremlin.
That and, you know, the tracking device, but we don't talk about the tracking device.
It's true.
So, as you did all make it back, in the burned out remains of a village in Ionia, a lot of the guests are starting to make their way back to their respective places.
Delris would not let her friends leave without hugs.
Yep,
Yee.
you give hugs for some reason. Kled gets 5. He just
Just
keeps
out of sheer force.
he just keeps queuing up again. He keeps going to the back of the queue and just gets another one, just to see how long it takes Delris to realize.
Delris has realized she's just letting him get hugs.
Each
Until
time
there's
it's
like no one
"Ah."
left. And then she just boops him on the nose.
And until there are only 3 people left. Zaya and Rakan, because obviously they live here,
Mm-hmm.
and Nasus.
We're. Oh, Nasus, before you head off,
Yes.
we are heading to Shurima, actually. If you want a lift, but also there's someone trying to summon like void stuff there.
Yes.
And that's kind of why we're going.
As I said to the others, once we get to Shurima, it would be better for you all to speak with the Emperor.
I didn't know this because I wasn't here.
You were too busy flitting between fretting over the burned out village and actually giving people hugs.
It's true. But yeah. So yeah.
So, seeing the Emperor would probably be the best step. As for me getting a lift, I don't know. Can your airship fit me?
I'm not
Maybe.
sure. Yeah, maybe.
If it can fit Alekxander, it can fit you.
I'm like
You might
2 Alexanders.
you might just be on deck, but
Yeah, but you're also keeping in mind that it fits Alekxander, a baby owlbear, an army of eggplants, an army of rats. A rat, Mundo could apparently walk into it. The porcelain lady, myself, Potato, Mariah, everything in Mariah's hair. The weird turtle thing, the dog, the other dog thing that I don't think we have anymore. What happened to the weird spirit dog?
Oh no,
Spirit
he's still
dog?
around.
A giant shadow monster, a ghost shark, a weird egg thing that keeps eating my cakes, and Wilhelm in Wilhelm 2.0. Literally all of my shit, everybody else's shit, the giant ass cannon that I've for personal reasons, and also there's one. Well, I already said Sharky, the ghost shark.
No,
there's one other
Sharky's
thing.
Sharky's the wharf rat.
Oh yeah, Sharky, yeah, and the wharf rat, and then oh yes, and the monkey.
Not to mention Umpa.
Yep. Also, at one point, we had like 5 ice reavers and the king of trolls on our ship.
Yeah, that's true.
On my ship.
I suppose there is room then.
Yeah, there's a lot of space, surprisingly, considering we just kind of took it.
Wafflebyrg didn't take it. Wafflebyrg purchased it. It cost 2,000 gold. Wafflebyrg purchased it. The person then tried to cheat Wafflebyrg, and Wafflebyrg blew him up.
Also, when I was just mentioning the names of those that were still around, I did also forget to mention the ones that are obviously coming back with you, you know, Umpa and Nico.
Oh, also we also have a Yeti. We have whatever the hell Nico is. No offense, Nico. I just don't know what you are. I feel Wafflebyrg still feels like he's forgetting something.
Nico is still on tomato.
You're a tomato.
Well, what?
He's all saying from Ixtal.
Oh, she's from Ixtal. That fucking makes sense now, actually. There's nobody on our part of the world fucking sane.
Hey!
You're not from Ixtal!
No, but Nico's not crazy.
Wafflebyrg just lifts an eyebrow looking at her.
I love the idea of Nico's not crazy. Camera just pans over to Nico, who's just playing with Umpa. Just kind of changed into a large Umpa.
Delris. Nico has, of her own fruition, decided not only to date a member of our crew, no offense, but to also constantly join us into combat and battle situations in a crew that's comprised of you, your sister, whatever the fuck Potato is, Moonman, Alekxander, the Porcelain Lady. That's your name, right?
Technically, no, but continue.
Is that what people's call? Is that what we're calling her? That's what you were introduced to Wafflebyrg as. What are you? Who are you?
Porcelain lady.
Porcelain Lady. All right. Why is Wafflebyrg keeps going Bilgewater? It's gonna be an issue. Anywho,
It's not-
Wafflebyrg
I
just wants to point. Oh, and also Wafflebyrg, of her own fruition, has joined many battles and situations. Wafflebyrg's not entirely,
I just noticed it then. It's not
Hmm.
Wafflebyrg going Bilgewater. It's pork.
It's me
slipping
going
through.
pork. It's me going pork. Pork is a hard accent not to want to do, and I've been doing it for so long. It's affected me playing Jagara as well, because when I try to do Russian Jagara, when I say fuck, I go fat. So,
The
anywho,
word concur.
yes, Wafflebyrg is not entirely sure. Like, also, Delris.
Hmm? What?
He's gonna get close. Does Nico know what she is? Do you know what Nico is? I don't know what Nico is. Wafflebyrg does not know.
Mm,
Also, while we're on this, what's the deal with the doll lady?
porcelain lady. We picked her up a while ago, and she's been helpful.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of like showed up one day.
All right. So, literally everyone in this party. Cool.
Just-
Well,
Yeah.
well, actually, we all met at a party.
I don't
Wait,
actually
oh.
remember. I don't think I was the one out when we met.
No.
Just a
Well,
call
Okay.
over
shame.
from.
It was a nice party.
Just a call over from Nico. It's like, Nico is
Wait.
Uvicat.
Wait,
Ooh,
wait,
cat.
wait. You all went to a party without Wafflebyrg?
Oh yeah, it was the party. That's
Yes,
where
I do
we met
believe you were too busy
Fright.
getting beaten up on.
I wasn't getting beaten up on.
No,
That
I'm
was-
talking about
Wafflebyrg
Wafflebyrg.
was.
Right, yeah.
Wafflebyrg was doing important stuff in this group. Being tortured, being captured, being, well, lots of
I
things.
suppose you could call
And
it
you
a...
all were at a party?
We were in Noxus. I think Fright was trying to like cause some issues or something because he kept trying to get me. He kept pushing me towards Clara throughout the entire evening. But we just became friends.
Who the fuck is Fright? Who the fuck is Clara?
Fright's the
Right.
one that I told you about who wasn't too big of a fan of your modifications.
Well, he
Yeah.
can shove it up his own fucking ass. Hold on. No. Wafflebyrg was running away from a giant fire demon, rebuilding Wilhelm, coming with the realization that Wafflebyrg apparently can't fucking die, because no matter how hard he tries, being tortured by also someone that Wafflebyrg has dated before, which brings about lots of confusing emotions. But like,
I love the fact that just through looking through some stuff here, because I had to remember what species Nico was.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the Uvikats shed their tails occasionally,
yes,
but it's like their version of a birthday. It's like for growth.
Yep.
But also, actually, she's one of the rare champions where it actually lists her favorite food, which is cheese bread.
yeah, because it's from a story.
It's also
but
because her voice actress is Brazilian.
Mm-hmm. But Wafflebyrg is full on like, you guys, we're at a party.
Well, we went to go see Rel to get like advice about like breaking Alexander's wife out of, you know, Lysandra's keep, and well, she was helping us, so then Fright was there, and we kind of got dragged into going to the party, and they wanted to drink everyone's blood.
Umpa just looks over at Wafflebyrg while this is going on. It's just from that last mention. She kind of like does little fingers as the fangs and just goes, wah.
What?
They were trying to drink everyone's blood. They asked your permission, though. It was very polite for the most part.
Talk.
What?
Wait, well, I'm gone for like a week, and the fucking Yeti's all grown up.
Umpa can talk. Yeah, she started learning how to speak.
I was being tortured. Lots of confusing emotions. And you all were partying, and Umpa was talking.
Oh,
Umpa.
speaking.
Badly. What?
Wafflebyrg.
What, Potoo?
I just remembered. Whatever happened to that bell goat thing that you got?
Oh yeah.
No.
What did
You
happen
went-
to the bell goat?
Wait. You went pet shopping.
Not really pet shopping. We got showed the stables, and they had a bell. Oh, I know where he is.
While Wafflebyrg was being tortured.
Kind of runs off, comes back holding bell goat.
Where did you get the bell goat from?
Huh?
Because you run off and then run back holding the bell goat. The ship isn't there.
Oh wait, yeah. No. Okay. So that
Delris has found the portal.
Yeah, no.
Zoe just.
He's on the ship. Like he's been sleeping in my room.
Huh.
He bullied Draken off his bed. I had to give him a timeout.
I think Wafflebyrg's imploding.
Look, wait. Look, we didn't know you were
Wafflebyrg.
being tortured at the
Generally
time.
speaking, we thought you were doing more of the chaos than
Yeah.
chaos.
Oh, Wafflebyrg was doing the chaos. That's why he was being tortured.
Yeah, but
Good
we didn't.
idea.
We were doing this, but
What?
we didn't know you were being tortured at the time.
I found the kitchen on the ship a little bit ago. Would you like me to get some tea started when we get back?
If you want. Wafflebyrg doesn't drink tea. Wafflebyrg uses the spell Summon Gravy. Oh.
Well, look, we didn't know you were being tortured. We got dragged along to a party, and I wasn't particularly thrilled about being there, to be honest, because Noxus. But
We generally didn't have a choice.
not much of one, no.
Wafflebyrg is curious. Are you afraid of Noxus because it's Noxus, or are you afraid of Noxus because your fear apparently is Draven's nether regions?
I think it might be a combination for her.
It isn't
okay.
even just. It's not even fear. I just don't like Noxus.
Just the most
So-
innocent shout from the corner of helicopter.
No!
So,
Bad Umpa!
okay.
don't-
Did we at least get Alexander's wife?
That's what we're doing right now, remember? We told you.
Yes, it's part of the deal we made.
We made a deal to get her back, but we have to go deal with Void shit.
Oh, yeah.
No voidlings.
Mariah!
Yeah.
Next time I'm not there and they go to a party, shoot one of them.
Happily.
Okay. I can always count on you.
No, but
I'm
they-
always here for you.
They were asking.
Which is the way. What?
No, I was just gonna say, at the party, they were asking for people's blood, and like,
You went
They-
to a vampire party without me.
It was
Yeah.
that weird blood festival thing.
I'm done. I'm going back to the. Which way's to the ship? Where are you, spirit man? Take me to the ship. I'm out of here. Wafflebyrg's done.
I mean, if you need a portal back to the ship, I can probably open one up.
You can do
Might-
that.
might be faster because the
I'm already walked away. Fine.
look, the ship's
Okay,
not even
alright.
landed. Mom's piloting it.
Why is your mother piloting me? Open a portal now. I'm gonna smack that bitch. She doesn't have the permission to touch my boat.
Because she was the only one left on the ship.
I'm gonna melt Targon.
She was like the only person left on the ship to fly it.
At least when we get back, somebody's flying the ship, and it's not going to be crashing into the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere.
Also, people are forgetting that the fish has, it has an autopilot. I'm kind
Yeah,
of
but we
surprised
didn't-
everyone's forgotten it.
We didn't get a chance to really put it on before we left.
Yes, we
We
sort of got
kinda-
yanked.
Wait, what do you mean? It's been on the entire time.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, I turned it on before you all headed to the Freljord.
Well, Kuiper must have turned it off because he's been piloting it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the autopilot.
Well, Kuiper's not with us now, so
Don't remind me, I'm sad. I don't
Let's
have
just-
Moonman anymore.
let's just go back to the ship.
I also need to get a new autopilot.
So
I
Nazus,
volunteer.
Okay, take it away, Nazus.
Nazus will pull a book out from a pouch on his belt. Well, unlike his robe thing. Just flick through the pages. And then just hammer down the... Not the giant club-like part, the other part, the other side of his staff onto the ground, like the handle part.
Yep.
And then just, with the more club-like part, draw a large circle in the air. And you see the earth sparking as he does. Before I finish this, is there anyone on... You said your mother's still on board, yes? Is there a blood
Yeah.
connection there?
Well, yeah, she's my mom.
Yes, but adoptive mothers are a thing.
She is my blood mother.
In that case, come here.
He walks over.
He'll place a hand on your head while he's doing it. A blood connection is needed for this. And if she is on board and you are here, then that is the connection.
I have letters in my blood.
Concerning.
Like alphabet soup, but runic.
And he will finish the circle. And a portal will just crackle into life, showing the deck of the gently used fish.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
looks like there's benefits to doing it next to a runestone.
There's a rune stone.
No, her parents did it next to her. That's why her
Oh,
blood's
right.
alphabet.
Didn't
Yeah.
do it. She was pregnant with me when she was near it.
Oh,
That's what happened.
So I just loaded up the gently used fish map. Do you know what the big sad part is now?
What?
Oh.
That.
Oh.
So, a portal does crackle into life. Alekxander is the first one through being like, finally I want to get out of this bloody place.
Just kind of like waits for everyone else to step through before she does.
Nico steps through, holding Umpa.
Eat.
And I'm assuming others will step through.
Yay.
Wafflebyrg's already through.
Yep, obviously.
So, Nazus would be second to last. And then just look back. It should be fine.
Delris will step through once.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gone through.
So with everyone through, the portal will close. And your mother just kind of pops her head out from the work wheelies. Oh,
We're
you're all back.
back.
I was expecting you all to be back with an annoying sound.
No, she kind of ran away because of violence. I mean, there's that.
Oh,
But
there's your annoying sound.
Yeah, that works.
Zoe ran away due to threats of violence.
Yeah,
But-
she kind of raided the fridge as well before doing so.
God damn it!
Or at least I
Huh.
think she did. Someone's been raiding the fridge while you've been gone.
Might be one of the animals though.
Do any of them have opposable thumbs?
Smee
know-
does.
Several.
Yeah,
Several
Smee
of them
does.
do.
Does
Smee, the wharf rat can technically open things. He doesn't have opposable thumbs. Fuck, the owlbear can probably do it. Wilhelm
Yeah.
can do it. He doesn't have opposable thumbs, but he does have feet.
does
But Wilhelm doesn't eat.
does Smee even eat?
As far as you know. No, Smee does not. He's a powder monkey. They live dreadfully short lives.
Just one
That's
day's gonna
why
be like,
they
my
don't
day
eat.
has come. Poof. Plots a hole in the ship.
Just kind of runs into her room, comes back out with Bellgoat. This is the Bellgoat!
Kill it now!
No! I forgot what I named it. This is Kalthira! Also-
Why is Wafflebyrg's boat a petting zoo?
Also, she's gonna sit down and draw a circle on the ground.
Okay.
Perform Find Familiar.
Why
you
are you
summon Sharky.
vandalizing Wafflebyrg's boat? Why is Sharky on fire?
Yeah, like 10 minutes later, Sharky just pops up and he's like flamey.
So, I need to do something for that. You draw the circle. You
Mhm.
start to perform the rites to summon familiar.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in a distant but not so distant kingdom, the castle is under new management. Sharky Teeth is about to take the throne when he is summoned away. The Eggplant King just gets up, dusts himself off, takes his rightful seat back on the throne. We can all pretend that didn't happen.
What happened to the tyrannical dictator parrot?
This is true.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Indicted for tax fraud.
Sharky just poofs back in.
Sharky just
He's
puts
got like
back
a
in, it's like,
flamey. He's got a flamey little
Right.
mohawk now.
What? Why?
Oh God, that was a thing.
He's my familiar now.
I just remembered that for Christmas, like one of the things we had on the plate was aubergines. And as soon as Rebecca saw that, she started doing the eggplant voice.
It's like, and he can fly.
You just huck him off the side of the boat and he just comes back.
I mean, he can fly. He does have a fly speed.
You hook him off the boat. He has a flight speed, he's just not yet learned how to use it.
No, 'cause
He's slightly
wa-
slower than the boat, so the boat
Wait,
is just
wait,
slowly listing away from him. And we're just watching him glide
Delris.
away.
Oh God, that's
Delris.
just Sea of Thieves flashbacks.
yeah?
I thought you already had a familiar.
No,
Then what the fuck is Mariah?
she's a person.
Well, not exactly, but yes.
I
Not
believe,
familiar.
Nika,
something.
Nika believes she
I
is
thought-
what you call doctor.
No,
Yeah.
Your celestial
no,
familiar.
no. She's not. She's a Yordle.
Wait, Mariah's a Yordle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think she was?
I don't know. To be honest, I just kind of thought Mariah was Mariah.
I mean, that's
This
also
explains
true.
a lot. Wafflebyrg was wondering why you were calling that Yordle father.
Yeah, that's my dad.
But
Oh.
yeah, Sharky's a familiar now. He's got magic powers.
Why?
'Cause I can.
Because everything's
Plus-
better with magic powers.
Plus, if he ever gets hurt now, he just poofs, and then I can bring him back.
So,
I feel like I'm the only person on board without any pets, so
Yes, Wilhelm.
Potato,
Mm.
you wanna be my familiar?
Does it involve me blowing up?
Theoretically or literally?
Both?
Legally, I cannot answer.
Mm.
are you your own lawyer, Wafflebyrg, by any chance?
Yeah, and Wafflebyrg's never been to prison that he hasn't broken out of.
That's what I thought.
do those scores get bigger as I do that?
Yeah.
No.
Also,
And-
I can cast magic now.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I learned some magics when we were away.
So it'd be roughly here-ish now.
Why?
Well, Alari could cast magic. I wanted to.
Why?
I just wanted to.
Okay.
Also, Alari can heal people now.
Why?
Just cause.
Something apparently give her the ability to heal people.
Why?
I have no idea.
Because
You
these
should
things
ask her.
happen,
Okay.
Wafflebyrg.
I'm just
But
filling you in on
why?
what's been going on while you've been gone.
But why?
Because you weren't here.
Wafflebyrg.
Oh, sorry, I left the box on. Wafflebyrg takes out the voice box, fucking turns it off. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
Nothing.
Well,
So,
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
it's going to be a few days.
Aren't you so happy that this character's back? Aren't you just so happy?
It's going to be a few days trip to get to the sun desk in Shurima. Is there anything people are wanted to do in those couple of days?
Yeah. How much drugs does Wafflebyrg have, and how much can he carry with him into Shurima?
You probably have as much as your pockets could fill at the time, where's your left zone, because even though you were kind of kidnapped in zone, I doubt
As
they would have
much as
taken them off you.
As much as my pockets can fill. You're
'Cause-
talking to the artificer that can make bags of holding. I want you to know that.
As
The
for how
bigger on
many,
the inside.
as for how many you think you could get away with entering Shurima or entering the area of the sun disk, that depends more on if anyone recognizes you.
The only people that are going to recognize me are like 300, 400-year-old deities.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alfedraz good. He's got his stuff.
I think the porcelain lady's just going to meditate in a space in which she can commune with. Damn it, I dropped a crumb. Yeah,
Okay.
commune with her god.
Delris would probably split time between spending time with Nico and spending time with Umpa and like trying to like meditate when she can get chance away from everyone else.
I mean, would you have to roll to see if you switched at the mornings?
Yeah, on the mornings I do. So how many
You-
days do I have to?
It's gonna be like 3 days travel, I think I said.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's see how many times they switch back and forth. In 3 days.
Go, 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 go.
First one is a switch. So Alari is on the second day, and she'll be a little confused about what's going on because she hasn't been out in a while.
I'd say that you were probably caught up on the second day.
Yeah.
But the biggest question with that...
Alari!
Yes?
These idiots made a deal and now we're all going to frickin' Shurima to die.
I thought we were going to go to Shurima anyway.
Yep, but we're all going to die now!
Well,
Which is really funny, seeing as I apparently can't die.
well, we do need to, like, help
Oh,
Alexander's
oh.
wife.
Oh, also Moonman's no longer with us.
Wait, Kuiper's gone?
Yes.
Yeah! He's with he's mediator between the squabbling wives.
Maybe someone sort of warned him not to get into divorce counseling.
I tried, but he did anyways. Also, Potoo's a little bit more greener.
That's a weekly occurrence.
Oddly enough,
Yep.
as you say that, and pointed out, Wafflebyrg, the light catches Potoo's feathers, and there's an odd pink shimmer to the edges of them.
At this point, I'm going to be a rainbow bird.
You're a bird
Oh
of
my
paradise.
god, she's taking drugs! Oh wait, no, never mind, that's right. Wafflebyrg's the one taking drugs.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Alexander's also dead.
What?
What?
Yep. Tragic. Horrible.
Alexander
did
would
that
think
happen?
Alexander would
I
know
didn't-
Alexander
Got-
was dead.
Oh,
thought
He
you
got a
lost
little.
him.
He got a little splinter, and so he needed an amputation. So we got the doctor on the job for him.
Ugh.
Alexander's just going, you would not believe this, no?
Nah. I mean,
Okay.
you've got all your limbs.
Right,
Holy
that's
shit! It's the ghost of Alexander. I thought we were done with the harrowing bullshit.
I can sense undead. So, it's not that.
Wait. What all can you sense?
Undead?
Okay.
Speaking of sensing things,
Anything?
can-
Oh yeah, we've also got a god on our ship.
It's
Also,
around.
wait.
Oh, hello,
you,
Nasus.
Can you
Hello.
sense celestials?
With certain magic, sure.
Do I come up as a celestial?
I don't know. I don't even know if Alari knows that spell yet.
I've never actually thought about this because I'm technically a Picai. Do I come up as a celestial? What?
it's a muted kind of sense.
Muted. But,
That's what
kind
Naza
of.
says. It's like,
oh,
on the ship, I am sensing 4. I'm sensing you muted. I'm sensing myself, obviously. But I'm sensing 2 others.
That's funny.
But I'm also sensing 2 other energies on here.
2 other energies?
Celestial energies.
Let me guess. Goat and the fucking. Wait, what's the
Bell
third
goat?
one?
And the owl bear?
The what and the what, sorry?
Holds up bell goat.
No, not the bell goat.
What about the owl bear?
The Alber is giving off one of those energies, which is unusual.
He chimes.
What about Mariah?
Just looks over at Mariah using those senses. Just gets the type of look. It is best to not look a Yordle in the eyes while using these senses.
And who's the other signature?
It's coming from within the captain's quarters.
Goes into the captain's quarters.
The chime on the table.
Oh! Kind of picks it up and takes it out. This thing.
Yes. Oddly enough, the owlbear and that have the same signature to them.
Interesting.
Indeed. I'm not quite sure what it could mean. I would have to look it up in the library.
Yes. I can't do it myself at the moment looking for signatures. I'd need to pray for it, I guess.
Hmm.
Or rest on it. But then there's
Pray,
no guarantee it'll be me when I wake up.
pray, rest, study, all works.
Wafflebyrg just makes things that blow up.
Yes. He does. But yes, so
He does, and that's why I'm thankful that by the time he was still in Shurima, he was locked up. Not him, not Wafflebyrg. Zareth.
mm,
I get the feeling Zareth would easily have talked you to his side.
well, has Wafflebyrg discussed anything with you about what he plans for myself and my sister's situation?
The whole trying to see about a body split.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard some things, but how exactly were you planning it?
Kind of looks at Wafflebyrg.
Look, it's
You know
Wafflebyrg.
more the details than I do.
Wafflebyrg was hoping that the Sun Disk, or at least Azir, might know some way of doing it. I mean, if not, I mean, he'd know. Like, sorry, Wafflebyrg's a little bit distracted right now. What are we talking about?
How you were going to help with splitting my body
Oh,
apart in Shurima.
yes, Wafflebyrg was going to ask Azir. Um, the Sun Disk and whatnot, it can be used to create things, right? New body, it'd be very easy to move the soul from one body to another.
You know as well as I do that if the bodies aren't viable, it could be the destruction of both.
The porcelain lady kind of chimes in for a second as she passes by. You could create artificial bodies that would,
And we've had that talk. She doesn't want that. She wants her
well,
body.
It's around.
it grows into a living corpse over time.
I would call it.
Starts out as something that is less than pleasurable, but I'm sure by the end she would be more than happy with what she had.
I would call it roughly 50% chance of just total body destruction, 35% chance of two merging into one and becoming a Bakai,
Oh.
and the last 10% actually being successful. But that 10% doesn't take into account whether both would just get their own body or if one would just be purged. I don't know if those are odds you are willing to take, though.
Hmm.
Not sure at this point. We both wish to be separated. To be able to live our own lives.
If you want my advice,
Hmm.
be careful who you reveal this information to. A wish is a powerful thing and a powerful motivation.
Yes, a giant frog man tried to tempt us with a deal in Bilgewater.
Then you already know of the dangers.
Hmm.
But it is not just the demons that you have to be careful of. Some would say the aspects themselves are a danger for that. And
Well,
then
that
you
was one of
always,
the.
and then you always have the dragon, of course.
That was one of our only other leads on possibly getting it back, getting a body separated, was climbing to Mount Targon.
Many have tried, and I believe the amount that have succeeded could potentially just be counted on a hand or two.
So, we
The
also
only,
have a lead.
the only ones that climb that mountain are the only ones that the aspects see fit to use for their own agenda. That's why I was hoping that the Ascended could help instead, although I tend to forget that our loving Emperor is not all powerful. Which I should
He is
be
still
the one person that remembers that.
he is still regaining his strength.
Yeah.
The other one was trying to find Udir back in the Feliord and seeing
That
what he could do.
could potentially be a way. Ionia may be able to help as well, given the spirit realm,
Hmm.
but more so than that. Be careful who you mention it to as you search. The Void may like to use that against you.
Yes, well, we're working with something void to kill something void, so that's an
Wait, what?
interesting situation. Oh yes, Lysandra's working with a void creature called.
You didn't tell Wafflebyrg this.
I wasn't here.
Wafflebyrg was not told that we were working with Void.
Well,
Hmm.
I believe she called her Belveth. But
Don't know who the fuck that is, but it's Void. No.
Belveth was a port city in Trima that fell to the Void.
well, that's what she's calling herself.
Wafflebyrg was not told that we were working with fucking monsters.
We didn't really have much of a choice if we wanted Alekxander's wife back.
Wafflebyrg would have preferred to be kept to the torture.
You weren't the one at the risk of being frozen.
Alekxander's just gonna lean in towards you, Alari, and just whisper. So if they're acting this bad about the Void, fuck, do we keep quiet about the other one?
Other one?
You know,
What?
the failed king.
Failed king? Sorry?
You're...
Remind me, because...
Out of character-wise, reminder.
Oh, Viego.
Wafflebyrg!
Yeah.
Wafflebyrg's fucking insane, but you lot are fucking idiots! You're working not only with the Void, you're working with we spent so long trying to undermine him, and now we're helping him? We're also helping a thing from the place of the people that killed Wafflebyrg's family, and part of the reason why Wafflebyrg's like how he is, and continuously devour things fucking constantly and bring about the end of the world. Why are we doing this? Why were you about to be frozen? Who fucked up so badly while Wafflebyrg was gone?
And that's looking at Alekxander.
Don't look at me, I didn't fuck up.
You did lose the battle.
Yes, but
Which is what got us carried to Lysandra.
we were going to Lysandra anyway.
Yes, but at least we had, like, you know,
We
more of
would've
an
had
element
dinner
of surprise
Not even
instead of being
surprise.
presented to her.
Did you not hear the battle? Surprise was gone when we got there.
Regardless, we ended up in front of Lysandra. And as confident as I am in my abilities, I don't think we could have taken her. Or the void creature she was working with. And all the trolls and thralls and Trundle again. So we were left with very little option. It was either...
Still a very odd situation that Alexander got to punch someone on Alexander's list, and yet was happy to lose that fight. Normally when Alexander wants to punch someone on the list, Alexander happy only when they dead.
The one person in this group that constantly wants to fight something, and we actually let him fight and he loses. And now Wafflebyrg's apparently here with all of you, doing something for the Void, to fight the Void in a place Wafflebyrg does not want to be. Where's Moonman? I need Moonman. He's the reasonable one. He's gone.
Wafflebyrg needs his emotional support movement.
Somebody just makes a freaking Kuiper plushie for him.
Wait. Were none of you going to tell me? When were you all going to tell me that we were working for Void? I was just told that we lost and we were working for Lysandra. Which one of you were going to tell me that we were working for Void? Or were you going to keep that away from Wafflebyrg?
No,
I did just tell you.
You didn't tell me. You were telling Narcissus and it slipped.
Not slipped, I was being honest. I didn't know you didn't know. Remember, I've not been out.
So what you're saying is, it was Delris that didn't. Unless Delris also didn't know.
I think Delris would have... She knew because she was there. But I think she was also too preoccupied with other things to really think about it.
All right.
Because Delris is very flighty at the best of times.
Wafflebyrg's gonna freak out. All right. Wafflebyrg needs a enclosed space. I'll do. Wafflebyrg walks into the captain's quarter, closes the door, and there's a lock as he is locking himself in the captain's quarter. And all you're going to hear is just constantly for about 3 hours straight, no breaths.
Admittedly, that went better than I thought it would.
Did you really not tell him?
I figured that one of you guys would have told him.
Well, once he calms down, we can have a more calm discussion about it, though that'll be a while. But, yes, that's what it is. Belveth, the creature we encountered, is who's working with Lysandra. They seem to be working to the same goal of keeping the Watchers at bay.
Yes,
from what I've been told.
This is the confusing thing. Why does the Void want to stop the Void?
I don't know, but she does. And Viego is also working with them.
That
which
one makes some sense due to him being depowered.
I don't know. I still don't trust that man.
Best not to. Desperate people are always the most dangerous.
I admittedly was able to control my anger at him a bit better than Delris, because Delris absolutely hates him and probably would kill him if she got the chance to. which is kind of understandable given what he did to our friends. But regardless, we are in this situation now, and we have to deal with it.
Through this, I am honestly surprised that you let her on board.
Who?
Just motions over to Vex.
She kind of helped us at the end. I still don't like her, but she doesn't need my approval.
I'm a strong, independent Yordle that don't need no approval.
No, she just needs Mariah's.
And I'm pretty sure if we tried to jettison her, she'd probably find a way back on.
Probably. There is a portal to the fucking city right on the ship. So,
Mm.
There is, yes. I could do that. I wouldn't enjoy it, but I could.
oh yeah. There are many ways she could get back on the ship if we did kick her off.
Not that you would.
No, it'd make Mariah sad.
That's when you've got no reason to.
It's true. You haven't done anything yet. But
I don't want to do
your
anything.
loyalties are not concrete.
No,
So-
no, I think my loyalties are pretty concrete. My loyalties are to
You-
myself.
That's fair. You turned on Viego, though. So,
That's because he was an army.
this kind of raises a brow at her.
He was a desperate army.
Regardless. You've not done anything yet to prove yourself
Mm.
worthy of kicking off the ship, so. Plus, it'd make Mariah sad. She'd lose her roommate. And girlfriend. But you know.
So, with the extra...
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to speed things along, but if there's anything else anyone wants to do.
Well, I need to do another day's roll.
Yeah.
To see if I switch again, if we're skipping the rest of today. Are we skipping the rest of today?
Unless there's anything else anyone wants to do, yeah.
No, Wafflebyrg's just staying in the captain's quarters. He ain't coming out.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
pretty much just
I just imagine
still
it's just
meditating.
a loud screaming with occasional pressing of the intercom just to scream down that as well.
After the
Fair.
initial 3 hours, it's just silence.
Mm.
Right. So,
Let's see if Delris comes back to a situation of what the fuck happened.
yes. Delris comes back is like, oh. How far away were you now?
Just a couple of days' travel. You can already see Shurima below us at the moment.
Looks down. I wonder if I could see that cave from here.
Cave?
Last time when we were here before, first time we came here, we ended up in a cave with a big scorpion guy who was very angry. But he let us rest there.
Are we talking like a void scorpion or a...
No, he was like a crystal scorpion. There were loads of crystals everywhere.
A Bracken is awake.
Um,
Interesting.
I think his name was Skarna.
I
Skarner.
don't know the individual names of the
Skarner.
Bracken, but just for one of them
He-
being awake, that is an interesting revelation.
He was really sad.
I mean, if you were the last of your kind, wouldn't you be? Well, the
Yeah,
last of your kind that's still awake.
but it's because I think he can. He said he can hear the screams of his people.
Those from Piltover have been mining, though.
Not just that, I think they're using it.
Hextech, I believe they call it.
Yeah. They're using, like, the energy of his people. And, well, he can hear it. And it hurts him.
Make me a perception check, but it's going to be a high DC.
Okay.
Let's just see if you can spot the cave. Given that the cave was roughly here-ish, if I recall. Who is breathing heavily down the mic like a... It's stopped now.
Wafflebyrg after all that screaming.
The 13, no, you can't see it from here. It's a bit too... Everything's just blending in with with everything.
No, I can't see it. But I hope he's safe.
I'd assume he's keeping himself safe.
He wasn't bad. He just wanted to be left alone for the most part.
If I recall correctly, you are the more reasonable of the two twins, yes?
Reasonable. I mean, I don't know. I think we're both pretty reasonable.
It's just your sister mentioned something yesterday that sent one of your friends into a bit of a panic.
Yeah? What did she say?
She
And
mentioned
who?
the Belveth situation.
Oh shit, that was a thing!
Wafflebyrg has not left his room since then.
Damn it. I forgot to tell him. With everything that was happening, I just kinda
Blanked.
forgot about it.
Happens to the best of us at times.
Plus, I get distracted very easily.
Plus, I get distracted very... Ooh.
Like, I just get distracted really easily. And then end up, like, forgetting things.
As you say that, a butterfly does drift past your eyes.
Just kind of follows it, like... Hi, Mr. Butterfly!
Why, hello, yes.
That is a strange voice.
It also doesn't sound like it's actually coming from the butterfly.
It looks around to see where it's coming from.
Hi, so when am I getting an apology?
Is it Zoe again?
Yep.
It's like... I don't want to give you an apology.
Is that... No, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to... Just pulls out like thing. It's like... An apology... Oh, no, I got that wrong. Backwards. I'm the one supposed to be giving an apology.
Yeah, because you made me believe I was about to relive my worst trauma.
I was going to do what with who?
You made me believe that I would have to go relive my worst trauma just to trick me into going to that party.
No, that does sound like me.
That's what you did.
I'd remember that if I did.
Remember that Alekxander threatened physical violence against you if he saw you?
Oh, right, yes, violence. That's why I'm here. I meant to apologize to the lady that was piloting this place.
My mom?
Yeah, I kind of broke the teapot when she threw the teapot at my head.
Mm. To be honest, like... Look. You should, like, apologize to everyone. Really?
All right, there's an easy way to do that, isn't there? Where's the tannoy?
Oh, that's in Wafflebyrg's room, but he's not
All right.
feeling great right now. Oh, God.
She walks over to the door. Wafflebyrg. You just hear a at the cabin door.
There's just pure silence.
Just gonna
Hey,
walk
not
over
home.
and
That means I guess we're going in. Opens the door.
say, the door was locked.
Yep, portal on the door. You just see a little portal on the other side of the door. Just unlocks the door. Just latch.
There is a cannon pointed towards the door.
It's just opposite the door. Hey,
I don't want to talk to anyone, especially you, you vermin.
Kind of peeks her head around the door. It's like, can I talk to you, Wafflebyrg?
Ah! Wafflebyrg's chucking a wrench.
Kind of just catches it.
Okay. How we do this? Because it needs.
I mean-
it's
You
that big
lied to
defense.
Wafflebyrg, both of you!
Deflect missiles.
I know that, but deflect missiles goes off of trying to beat
Missiles.
to hit roll,
This
isn't
is
it?
this is also a throwable, not a missile.
It's any ranged weapon attack.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
It's basically if the damage is reduced to 0, you catch it.
I mean, it's just
Exactly.
yeah.
Make me the deck
That's what I
save then.
mean.
Let's see just what happens with. Well, make me the check, Dion. Let's just
There
see what
isn't a check.
happens. Is it not?
No.
Well, does it go off?
It's if he hits me with it,
Yeah.
if it reduces the damage I would have taken to 0, I just catch it.
Oh, right. Yes, that was it. So, given it is an improvised weapon, yeah.
Catches. Sorry.
Don't
Reflex.
sorry me!
Look, I was gonna tell
All of
you.
you are liars. You all lied to me.
I didn't mean
Especially
to.
you, you little fucking god thing.
Look, Wafflebyrg, I didn't mean to lie to you.
Don't
was
look Wafflebyrg at me, damn it. You didn't tell me that we were working for the one thing that Wafflebyrg genuinely hates.
I can't. I'm not gonna make excuses for it. I should have told you.
Yeah, you should have told Wafflebyrg.
You'll just hear like a like a microphone noise, and then just. I found this anime button. Just say saying, but sorry, bye.
Ah, Wafflebyrg's taking another wrench, just go and slam down where she is. Ah!
She just portal underneath. Just,
Fucking
whee!
astral rat vermin.
It's just you're gonna have to try better, faster than that. Tunk. Just manages to get to the top of her head, and she just vanishes through. It's kind of like the whack-a-mole thing. It's just.
Kind of comes in the room a bit more. It's like, please, can we talk?
Already talking, so yeah, sure, why don't we?
Remember, it's not child violence if that child's been alive for 10,000 years.
I really didn't mean to lie to you.
And yet it still happened, yet it was still admitted, yet nobody, it's not just you, nobody on this fucking crew thought to tell me that that was the case.
Yeah, we should have. I'm sorry.
Do we even know what we're doing?
There's someone trying to open a void portal. And just kind of thinks about what the location we were told was.
Do we know if we're being manipulated? I mean, we're doing a job for 3 different individuals. Well, 2. I'm not going to count the Troll King because he's dumber than a fuck fox. But we're being by 2 people that are known for manipulation.
Yeah, look, I can't promise this isn't some sort of scheme. But it was the only way we could save her.
You should have left Wafflebyrg to being tortured. That would have been better than trudging out in these fucking sands. And
You can stay on the ship if you want. I'm not gonna make you go.
don't pull that. Don't do the. You and your puppy dog eyes.
I'm not gonna make you go if you really don't want to.
Wafflebyrg has to go because apparently this entire crew can't. Wafflebyrg doesn't want to be in these sands.
I promise, Wafflebyrg, we'll be okay if you stay. If you really, really don't want to go, you don't have to.
Won't be okay if I stay. You weren't okay since I didn't go with you to the north because apparently we're stuck doing this now.
Wasn't the plan. But we ended up running into Trundle, and Alekxander challenged him to a one-on-one fight. It was just a lot. But it was... We had Fright with us as well. He was really good at talking to people, and he kind of partially helped arrange all of this instead of me and Alari and Alekxander getting frozen in ice.
Wafflebyrg has no idea who that is. Everybody keeps mentioning a Fright as if Wafflebyrg should know who that is. But Wafflebyrg only is one Fright, and it's the fact that he's frightened that all of you are going to die here, or that you're going to die when we get back.
There's, well, Fright was a Minotaur. The same one who dragged us to that gathering in Zon. Oh, in
Wafflebyrg doesn't care who Fright is.
We're strong, Wafflebyrg. We'll be okay.
Don't do that.
What? We've already fought one void creature and got away.
We only got away because of the giant fuck you mountain monster.
I can't promise you that everything's gonna work out.
Don't! No, 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 no. I hate how much you fucking sound like him. You know that!
Who?
You sound exactly like him, and I fucking hate it.
Sound like who?
I need you to get out. Allow me to throw my tantrum, and then I'll be back to normal, and then you can continue to omit information from my insane mad mind. But get out!
I didn't mean to.
I don't care. Wafflebyrg needs to be alone. Wafflebyrg needs to work between what is real and what is not, what are lies and what isn't. And Wafflebyrg needs to come up with a plan. Because Wafflebyrg already can assume what's going to happen, and Wafflebyrg needs to be prepared. So Wafflebyrg needs everyone to not bother him, because Wafflebyrg is slowly becoming Valeris, and Valeris does not like people.
You don't have to do it alone. We can just talk together if you want.
Please, Delris. 200 years. I've been dealing with this alone. Leave. Before I say things I do not mean. And you'll realize that on the regular, Wafflebyrg's not a good guy. So please get out.
I'll leave you alone for now, but we're here for you. You know that, right? Whatever you need. And she'll just kind of walk towards the door. Just put the wrench down. Just kind of close it behind her.
I just want to state these are the moments a DM lives for. Both on three fronts: A, the really good RP; B, the lore building; and C, being able to take a 10-minute break from having to think about anything.
So Delris is just like, but I want to
Okay,
help.
since we're taking a 10-minute break, are you okay, Iron? Did I go too far?
Oh, no,
No, that's fine. I'm good.
I didn't say we're taking a 10-minute break. I said that I took a 10-minute break while you were all doing that.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's,
just
It's
I,
fine.
I want to make sure that I didn't go too far and I didn't cause. Okay, good.
No,
it's
I'm
always
good.
good to
Don't
check in on
worry.
the plays like that, though.
I'm good. Don't worry. Delris is sad, but I am fine.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Because Delris is puppy dog energy. So.
That's why I said don't do those fucking eyes to me. Because I could already assume that he was doing the puppy dog eyes.
He has big puppy energy, though.
That's
So
who's doing it.
it's kind of a given.
I found
What?
that's who's doing it.
Who?
It's coming off Ranna's microphone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh?
breath.
Like,
Ranna, Ranna, your mic's so close to you that we can hear you like Vader
It's my
breathing.
headset. I'm not even breathing that hard.
How close is it to you, Alf?
it's not like
It's
not like
literally a headset.
Oh, okay.
I'll
It's
just
not bad. Just every now and then it comes over.
yeah.
It's the
Sounds like
freaking ghosts from Legion. It's fine.
sounds like
You're-
it's like you're
you're-
on the phone. You answer the phone. There's someone just going.
So
It might be your sensitivity.
we'll skip it forward to the final day.
Right. Another check.
Is it bad that I wait for it to be Oh, that's fine. I think.
Yay! It's still Delris.
Okay. I was gonna say I would laugh my ass off if that
So
were another switch.
The DC is 16, so if I get lower than 16, I fail.
Yep. And it is on this day indeed when you do see a large city pulling into view, with the large golden floating sun disk above it.
Well, it's not as bad as last time we came here.
Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be any signs of any green mists or anything. Looks
Or
quite
cultists in the street murdering people.
looks quite bright. The rivers themselves are flowing. And yeah, actually looks quite nice and pleasant. And Nazus will help guide down, being like, if you just park it up there, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of Delris has been perpetually looking at the door where Wafflebyrg is.
The door opens on the other side of the hall as Wafflebyrg walks out.
I would ask how it feels to be home, but given everything
Feels awful. There is worse than it is in Zorn.
that's what I was expecting you to say. And he will just stretch as he gets up, and as the ship does, it's kind of like a rockety thing as it just lands. You will head towards the gangplank.
Yep.
She'll kind of wait for Wafflebyrg a little bit.
I'm going to head towards my library, but I will send forward over to the Emperor so that people aren't thinking you're just trying to gate crash.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
wait
they
around
couldn't
somewhere
stop
for
Wafflebyrg.
his guards, but I doubt they're going to find it hard to spot you.
We're a pretty noticeable group.
Exactly. And he
What
will
were you saying, Santa?
head off.
Wafflebyrg was saying they couldn't even stop him if they wanted to.
Well, while you guys all have fun at the castle, I think I'm going to stay here. I have something that I'm waiting for.
Okay. Just don't send a hand into an elevator and blow us up again.
Or drop us down an elevator shaft.
Yeah, that either.
Hopefully that won't have to happen again, and I do apologize. Sometimes he gets a little overzealous.
You know, actually thinking on that, does this place have elevators?
I don't know.
I
Stream
don't.
has elevators. They're not like the ones in Piltover, but they're magical elevators.
Yep. So just to quickly describe how this place looks as you start entering this city. Essentially put,
It's discount fantasy Egypt.
I
I'll
mean,
be right
essentially, no.
back.
It's separate. It's divided by ringed districts and city levels, with the more wealthy ones living in the top rings of the city, while the middle and lower classes live mostly in the settlements built on the rocky cliffsides of the outer and lower rings. You do see what seems to be a few palaces and temples located at the center, just standing out among everything, and one major road that leads up and around the bottom of the sun disk itself. Wafflebyrg, you would know that to be the Emperor's Way. And it does seem that the water, rather than just flowing from one side of the city to the other and through it, seems to be all flowing from underneath the sun disk itself.
Gonna point out Delris is probably still keeping an eye on Wafflebyrg
Okay.
as we're walking.
I will be right back in just a moment, Lay.
Aye. So, yeah, pretty much like that in D&D chat. So are you all heading in? Or were you waiting for Wafflebyrg, Delris?
Delris is waiting for Wafflebyrg to come off the ship and like all that sort of stuff. She doesn't want to kind of leave him behind.
Wafflebyrg, as you're just preparing yourself, you do see Delris waiting.
She's not staring at him. She's just kind of waiting at the bottom of the gangplank.
Before any of you ask, I'm not originally from this city.
Well, it wouldn't be a country if it was just one city now, would it?
Yep. Still. Well, let's get this over with.
So, you all head into Shurima's capital, the Sun Disk. Which is odd, it doesn't have its own name, it's just called the Sun Disk.
Hmm.
Yes, it is just called the Sun Disk, but that's because the Sun Disk was here before the city.
Yep. Even though it's technically also not the original.
Nope, that's in Nazal.
Yep.
Just as we're walking, Delris is walking nearby Wafflebyrg, but not like close to him.
Okay.
She doesn't want to like suffocate him. But she is walking close by.
And as you do so, can people please make me perception checks?
Mm-hmm.
Should be stated, Wafflebyrg, I believe, is originally from Sai-Kalik. Or at least the region of Sai-Kalik.
Yeah. Although there was that one house that you found in this city before.
Yeah, no, Wafflebyrg's lived all over, but
Yeah.
he's in his he like his birthplace is Sai-Kalik.
Aarakocra, Raka is still BRB, so Rebecca, perception please.
He's not from Zalan, though, before you ask, which is the city from the cinematic.
Oh, I do have Dracula. Sorry. I just found Dracula.
Do you have Dracula or Dracula have you? So,
Well, I have the
you-
card Dracula, the Immortal Blood.
also, like, you know, Zalan is the stew and on during the cinematics, it's scratched out by Rek'Sai.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that city, yeah. Also, that wasn't
Oh.
scratched out by Rek'Sai. We now know who destroyed that statue.
Who
Oh,
destroyed it?
Aatrox.
Oh, it was Aatrox, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of Zolani's statues.
And I do
Mhm.
have Abraham Van Helsing.
Hey. But yes, Wafflebyrg is originally from the region of Sai-Kalik, not the city of Zalan, though.
Yeah.
But he did live in the capital for a while.
I'm assuming that Rebecca's Roll20 crashed.
oof.
Or Rebecca's crashed herself because she's being very quiet.
Yeah.
He is muted.
Rebecca, if you don't speak, I'm gonna call you Becky for the rest of
Becky.
your days.
Hi, Zach.
Becky.
I'll just roll
Wow,
for
she
it.
must have crashed.
I'm here. I'm the replacement, Rebecca.
Who's
She
Bean?
must have crashed because she won't.
Oh, sorry, I was just going through that stuff and I see something go. Oh, right, yes, I know. I about there going, who's Bean? Clicked it. Ah, yes. Either way. Where is her perception? Yeah, so you all do indeed spot it as you're going around. It says be majorly. The first few buildings as you go past them are just like your basic run-of-the-mill houses kind of thing. All kind of more stacked on top of each other rather than next to each other, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
With like gaps between it, going down all different alleyways. But it does eventually open up into a large market where there's people just selling all sorts of different items and goods. And some people are even selling their own services, such as treasure hunters, guides, caravans kind of thing.
Half of them are charlatans, the other half are just idiots that are trying to be charlatans.
You do notice, however,
Oop.
a few people in white robes that are seemingly practicing a kind of magic.
Gaya's back.
And you watch as... Oh,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you,
Hi.
yes. Did you crash?
My iPad died.
Oof. That's a good point. What time is it? Okay, we've only been recording for an hour and a half. That's fine.
Yeah, it's only 9:30.
Yeah. So, you see him performing a kind of magic. And are you getting a bit closer to this, or are you staying your distance and watching?
Sorry?
With these people performing their magic, are you approaching to see what's happening there, or are you staying a distance?
Would she? Delris is very naturally curious. That's why I'm kind of. On one hand, she wants to stay near Wafflebyrg because Wafflebyrg, but on the other hand, curiosity. She'd kind of look between them and then just kind of shuffle in that direction.
Okay.
To kind of get a look at what they're doing.
Wafflebyrg, you would already know what kind of magic this is. Basically, they're manipulating the sands. And as you do approach a bit closer, Delris, you do indeed see a shape rise out of the sand itself. As it seems to be like a teacher or a tutor teaching a younger kid. And you see the tutor create what seems to be a soldier out of the sand. Their armor still made out of the sand itself, as if it's not being prepared for battle, but just as a demonstration. Before the kid tries to focus the energies and creates a small camel from the sands. And in a language you don't understand, but you kind of get the idea of what is being said due to the tone. The teacher praises the child.
Would you consider sand Earth?
Yeah. I mean, sand is earth.
Delris kind of walks over and casts Mold Earth to make a tiny sharky.
Let me just check something. I need to just check something. I love the fact that I typed in, does mold earth work with sand? And the person asking it is asking it because the DM said they're having a beach episode. During discussion. Okay. Given what is being said with that, we're going to go with yes, but it's going to need a spell check.
It's only a cantrip anyway.
Yeah. But it's more a case of just to see if you manage to hold the shape together. Because the shape will try and form, but it may also then just crumple in on itself, getting infinity sand, which is a lot looser than earth.
D20 plus wisdom mod.
Yeah. So basically a wisdom check.
Yeah. Wait.
So you channel the energies into the sand. And a small rat, because you said sharky teeth.
Yeah.
Does start to form. And as you get to the more intricate details, the fin collapses in on itself and falls off to the side. The tail does indeed fall off as well. And it becomes more or less a case of how someone would see a rat as if they were extremely vision impaired and took off their glasses. It's just like the blobby shape of it, but it's vaguely recognizable enough to be a rat.
Just kind of frowns at it.
the teacher just watching will tilt her head. Reply in a language you don't understand. Wafflebyrg, you'd know what she's saying, given she is speaking Shreeman. She's basically asking where this stranger came from. Basically like, where are you from?
Wafflebyrg will reply. He is going to, for the sake of both Delris but also them, not say the Freljord. He's instead going to say Piltover.
Okay.
Because if he says Freljord, but if he says Piltover, which was at one point a Shreeman city, they might be a little bit more. Also, not entirely a lie, because Zod and Piltover are kind of the same place.
The teacher and the students will look to you. The student seems to get an excited look on her face. She points over to you and says the Shreeman word for ascended. The tutor, however, is going to make a check.
Yeah.
And with that, now 20, she will usher the child away and be like, no, no.
Delris is just confused because she doesn't speak.
Wafflebyrg will put a hand on Delris' shoulder and lead her away from them. As they do, Wafflebyrg will look back at the kid, and he will utter the Shreeman word for Bakai.
As you say,
which
Bakai,
is basically failure.
as you do say that, her face seems to sadden. Not as in like a disappointment or anything, but more as in she feels sorry for you.
Wafflebyrg is going to take out a small little device. He's going to pop it over to the student. It's basically a Piltover twirling top, so it's just like wind it up and it goes. He's gonna.
Ooh. They have matched with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to give this to the child in this case. The child takes it with glee, quickly pockets it before the tutor can spot it.
Wafflebyrg winks to the child before he continues onwards.
I just wanted to show him that I could do it. Well, kinda. It's kinda new.
You know how the Freljord's all into tradition? This place is worse. Except instead of 3 sisters, you have a whole bunch of fucking furries.
What's a furry?
It's a Piltover word.
Piltover uses weird words.
I'm just having that dawning realization that of all the places in Runeterra, Piltover would be the place to have furries.
Yeah, it would be the place.
And now I just want to know what happens when a Vestayan encounters this and realizes it.
Here's the thing. There's the realization that Piltover probably has like an otaku thing going on as well with in some circles.
Oh,
so
no,
like
a bunch of Piltovers just take a trip out to Ionia and it's like, I can't believe we're here.
I mean, that's what Piltover does, though. When they go to other countries, like they're either one of two things: they're colonial Britain or they're nerdy Americans.
Oh god. It's a 50-50 coin toss
I mean,
situation on
you
if they're
know,
going to be like, we're going to
that's
take these things back for our own sake, or if they're going to run up to every single Ionian and be like,
I mean,
hi, can we take a
you know that's why
pictograph with you?
Seraphine. Why Seraphine is dressed as she is. In lore, that's how Ionian pop stars are dressed, according to Piltover lore.
Yeah. Although I
Yeah, that's
do
why
like,
Seraphine is dressed how Seraphine is.
the fact that they're dialing back on that now with her Runeterra look
I
to make it look more
I do
Piltover.
like her. Yes, I think she looks better in her normal Piltover gear. Just it fits the aesthetic.
Yeah. But yes, as you do indeed carry on, there are a few gasps and a few mutterings in Shuriman before someone does approach, dressed in what seems to be fine gold and silver armor, wielding a large spear. He will
Hello.
just look to you all, look to you, Wafflebyrg, just kind of fist on chest and a slight head bow. Because even if you are a Bakai, he is still underneath a Bakai.
Yeah, is he a sand warrior?
He is not a sand warrior, but you know from the armor colorations and such, he most likely is a sand sculptor, one that would create sand soldiers.
Yep.
Just kind of looks like,
Hi.
He will look to you. Ah, right. The common tongue. Yes. That is why they sent me. You must understand there aren't many of us here that do talk languages outside of Shuriman.
I only know Feliord and this language.
Indeed. So, given you are here with this one,
Wafflebyrg.
Is that what you're deciding to go by now?
It just better translation.
That is fair. We'll use whichever you prefer.
For the ease of their sanity, Wafflebyrg.
Very well, Wafflebyrg.
Yeah.
The Emperor
I
has
would
been...
feel a lot better according to the video in the background there.
The Emperor has been informed of your arrival. If you would follow me, please.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We will take the Emperor's way.
Oh, wonderful.
Sharky's just like sitting on Delris's head during this entire thing.
And as he leads you on the road, which, as you carry on through it, it starts to slope up a bit. And as it does,
Hey,
the buildings
Picasso. Sorry, go on.
The buildings around you are starting to get noticeably fancier and more decorated, and just more well kept in general.
I'm guessing this is where the richer people live.
Who's that coming from?
What's what coming from where?
A video was coming over someone's thing.
It was probably mine. Somebody sent me
Oh.
something. It was
Oh.
swatching. Sorry.
No, you're fine. My ADHD just kicked in there, and I could just hear it every now and then. I'm like,
Just
what is
hear
it? What is it? What is it?
everything. You're What I find hilarious is when ADHD kicks in for most people, I feel like it's a giant inhale. Like you breathe in deeply and then you look at somebody and you're like, I can hear everything. Don't know why taking a deep breath makes you hear everything, but
that's
I'm
basically
back
what
on
it
my
is.
iPad now.
Oh, wonderful. But Wafflebyrg is gonna look at Potoo.
Potato,
Hmm.
come here.
All right.
You're gonna get a lot of looks in this place. They're
A
used
lot
to
more than
different,
normal.
a lot more than normal. Okay. Now you can tell them you're a Vistayan. You can also tell them that you're ascended. Just don't let them find out that you're not ascended.
Interestingly enough, as you're doing this, some of the people there are some whispers in Shuriman.
If only I knew Shreeman.
Wafflebyrg, you understand Shuriman, and you know that when they look to Potoo, they're not bringing up if they're ascended or Bakai or anything. They're just seeing the colours and talking about the incident that happened a couple of months ago. The harrowing is still fresh in their minds.
Ooh. Potato.
Hmm.
You got some like feather coloring dye or something?
I don't think I have anything like that.
They all think you're undead.
Ah,
Potoo,
yes.
as this topic comes up, please make me a wisdom check. Let's go with that.
A whizzy check. Got it.
Yes.
That's with the 3. 17.
You feel a bit of an energy course through you as this is brought up. Wafflebyrg, you see the green and blue tint and tinges on the feathers that most people are seeing as a sign of the harrowing start to change into the pinks.
Freaking pink, red, and blue.
Essentially put, I have now worked out what this charm is doing. It's going to allow you to disguise any effects of the harrowing on yourself.
Hey! My new skin came
Potato.
out. Mm.
You have an RTD,
RTD.
rainbow transmitted disease.
Is it fatal?
I don't know. You're becoming a rainbow.
That doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Are you going to look to yourself?
You've never been a rainbow before, have you?
No. Freaking the moment we find a freaking mirror.
But yes, everyone that is with the group at the moment would at this point notice Potoo's feather change. Taking on the tones and colours of the spirit realm of Ionia.
The new spirit blossom skin dropped. Well, I don't look bad, do I? Who is actually looking for a mirror now because nobody's responding?
I love that. Just, I don't look bad, do I? Just pure silence from everyone.
Wafflebyrg will hold up a mirror.
Yep, and the feathers are indeed like a palish pink. Some tipped more with red.
You
Some
look
with
like
purple hues.
Zoe.
Huh?
I look like Zoe?
You've been Zoified.
I don't think Zoe has that. Is Lulu hiding somewhere? Immediately starting to look for the purple Yordle.
No, I mean, not here. I missed my chance
Well,
already. Christmas has come and gone.
Well, this is an issue that we will deal with later. It doesn't appear to be fatal. If it is, don't worry, we have a doctor on staff.
No.
I don't want Mariah doing things.
You'll forget I'm a doctor too.
You're
You
usually
forget I
blowing
was a
things
doctor
up.
before Mariah was.
You're
To be fair,
usually
you-
like maiming or blowing things up, like Potoo said. So
Yeah,
I
you're
kind of
usually
forget
doing
that
the
you can
opposite of
heal.
doctoring.
While this is happening, Delris,
Mhm.
in your arms, Umpa begins to squirm and then reaches her hands upwards, doing like a grabby motion.
Kind of looks down. It's like, what?
Want to be cocky.
You want a hug?
No, want to be cocky.
It's not a cookie. It's called the sun disk.
Ah, aren't you a cute little blasphemer?
Want the big sun disk.
I mean, it kind of does look like a cookie from this angle.
Well, you can't take the sun disk.
Actually, she could, if she could beat us here.
Empress Umpa.
No.
Empress Oompa.
Empress Umpa.
Empress Oompa.
Stop giving Umpa ideas.
I can do whatever I want. This is the country I'm from. I can do whatever I want. Just as you don't want to visit Zod, I didn't want to visit here. And if I want to cause anarchy, I'll cause anarchy.
Yeah, but not at the cost of Umpa's safety.
Hey, I'm not the one that came up with the idea. You were.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
It did technically come out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it.
Yep.
I just said she can't take the sun disk, and you said she could if she was emperor.
She's a child. Telling a child they can't do something is like giving them a challenge.
Empress Umpa.
No.
Empress Oompa.
I don't know. Empress Vex has a good ring to it, I guess.
You can shut the fuck up.
I may be the fun aunt, but usurping a throne is not in our plan today.
I mean, it kind of is, because when we get back to the Freljord, I'm going to shoot both those ladies in the face.
Regicide.
Yep.
Don't go around saying that, please.
Ah, no, Regigigas.
Look, it wouldn't be the first time someone came here and killed the Emperor.
We still don't want to be walking around the city saying things like that.
The guy's just going. The only reason I'm not acting upon this is because I know it's a kid talking.
She's an
Yep.
infant.
Although I have to question why an infant is ascended.
She is very special.
She's a Yeti.
Yeah.
What's a Yeti?
It's a Freljord thing. She's not ascended, it's a species.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it, though.
A little bit.
Wait a sec. Oompa?
Eh.
You want to be a god?
Actually, what would happen if Yeti ascended?
Awful things, horrible things. Only ascend if you've had years of training.
What would happen if Umpa ascended? I don't know, but I believe we'd have a new Darkin in the world. But the biggest question I have at the moment is, are you looking up at the sun disk, Delris?
Mm-hmm. Because
As
it
you
was
do
pointed
so-
out.
As you do so, a shimmer runs along it.
What was that?
What was what?
Disc shimmered.
Well, I mean, it is
does
bright
that.
out.
I don't know. I don't know. It shimmered.
And the faintest whisper enters your mind. You are being judged
Oh my god.
I'm being judged?
to see if
What?
you are worthy.
Who's in my head?
Your sister.
No, there's someone else. It's not Alari's voice. They're saying I'm
They,
being judged to see if I'm worthy.
they may
Ah.
not
Do you
be
have
able
an
to
answer?
help here with this disc, but this is not the original disc. Follow my voice to the original disc, and we can separate you.
Mm, I. I don't like this.
What
What's
is
wrong?
this?
There's someone talking in my head. They're saying that I need to
Well,
go to
you,
the original disc.
well, you know what we do? We what?
They're
There's
saying I
more than
need to
one
go.
of these.
They're saying I need to go to the original disc and they can separate us.
On top of
Okay.
this, with the voice comes an odd feeling, like a crackling with each word,
Ugh,
like static electricity running through your body.
ugh, that feels weird.
What feels
Feels.
weird?
While they're talking, it feels like there's like electric running through me.
Are they? Are they talking to you inside your head?
Yeah.
Alrighty, time to activate protocol. Make the fucking psychic people shut up.
Wafflebyrg is going to get really close to Delris, and he is going to proceed to yell in her ear,
Baby, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
And the voice calls out
"The sure."
as you do so, echoed in your mind and Delris's mind, as they call you not by Wafflebyrg, but by your original name.
Can Delris hear that?
Delris does indeed hear that.
Hmm?
Okay, it's a Zari Volantis.
So the voice just calls, "Is that you, Zari Volantis? You have finally
Please leave a
returned.
message, not home.
Very well, I
I've been
will
back
leave a
several times.
message. The message is, I am willing to extend a hand to your friend here.
Who
Do
are
not
you?
do not take this as a sign of malice. I am just trying to help out where the Emperor will not. As for who I am, you can call me Zaraf."
How are you doing this?
And that's where we're ending it for this week.
Hmm.
How indeed is Zaraf communicating over long distance? It's almost as if maybe the two discs are connected in a way.
Sus.
Hey, I wanted
It's
a good.
almost as if Zara has fuck you super magic powers as well.
Yep. I mean, the boy is made of pure energy.
Yeah. Also, he has several proxies and probably, like, let's be honest here, what's going on in the world, his prison's probably a bit.
He's like a freaking
With the barrier
Wi-Fi
between
provider.
I mean, yes, that's what he is when you
So,
think about it.
so did you all enjoy today's session?
Yes.
Yes.
I
9
just
times out
kind
of
of
10.
wanted, I kind of wanted to go along with this idea just then because it goes along with the whole idea of Delris and Alari trying to find a way to split up, but also taps a bit into Wafflebyrg's backstory, and I like to do that shit.
We backstory.
The fact that Wafflebyrg is just not honey crazy, but actually PTSD, absolutely horrific memories of this place crazy.
Yep.
And is willing to flip on a dime of whether or not he is a sane, capable individual or an absolute mess of a psychotic breakdown waiting to happen.
Yes.
Again, sorry if that was too much.
Oh no, it's fine. I said it gave me time to actually eat some chocolate while it was happening. So, I'm glad you all had fun. This is indeed the last session of 2022 for us. Although by the time this is uploaded, it will already be 2023, so hi from a year in the past, I guess.
First episode of 2023.
Hoorah!
Oh
Happy
god, yeah.
New Year, everybody.
Episode 101
And
is
now, a word
in
from
2020. Is
and
first
now, a
upload for
word from our
2023.
sponsor, Zach.
Have you ever had trouble brushing your teeth?
I mean,
Try new Cole brand brush paste.
that's not Zach.
Yeah, I was hoping Zach would actually have something there, but he might not even be alive. In memoriam.
Oh
Your
wow.
sexy, sexy voice will be missed,
I
my
mean,
friend.
if we're doing that kind of thing, allow me to do my usual plugs of remember to check out Sirens Through the Fog over on Spotify, as well as Echoes of the Past by Kuiper on YouTube. Also,
I should.
remember Devil Darling Season 2 begins technically this month when this is uploaded, next month for us currently as we're recording this.
Did you see that like Spotify's doing like audiobooks now?
Yeah.
Audiobooks are fine, but I think you'll vouch for me with this, Dion. There's nothing like an actual book.
Oh no,
Yeah, no, 100%.
100% nothing like an actual book. You know me.
I know, that's why I
Like-
said you will absolutely vouch for this. You're the person that keeps begging Waterstones to return.
I am pining for an actual bookshop in Blackburn. There's only one, and it's like a pre-owned bookstore.
I saw a picture earlier where it's people in
Which,
Waterstones
it's
have
not
been
bad.
moving
It's
Boris
just-
Johnson and what's his name's books over to the crime section.
Yeah. But it's not bad. Like the pre-owned bookstore is really nice. They have a lot of really old books in there, which is really cool. But like you can't get something that you're after. If you're going in looking for a specific book, 99% of the time it's not there. Because someone would have had to have donated it.
I tried to remember what book it was that I was looking for when I went in. I think I was just looking for anything Ghost of Britain's Wise. Because I wanted to see if it had passages on Jeff or the White Lady.
I know Mum said she'd take us to Salisbury at some point when she gets time to.
I mean, it does give motivation to get the White Lady cosplay ready. And then once I've got that ready, I can just bring that with me, next year when we go to America if we manage to get that sorted out in time.
It just depends on cash.
Yeah. Anyway.
Though, if we do end up laying over for like a day in Boston, Rocky, you better come and see us.
I mean, at that rate, I will, because you guys will be like literally 45 minutes away.
Anyway, thank you all.
Lay.
Yes.
I'm waiting for an egg, by the way.
For an egg?
Yes, it's a cloth egg. It's
okay.
It's the after her. It's Bean. It's little Bean. I can't wait for you guys all to meet Bean. He's pretty much another version of Chomp Chomp, but he's the accident of creation.
Oh, yep. Oh, yes. So we were
Yep.
on about this while you were at BRB. I was trying to find Mariah's sheet so I could do the roll on hers, and I just saw the sheet saying Bean. I was like, who's Bean? I don't know who Bean is.
Bean. I'm like, because it was supposed to be Chomp Chomp, but then I was like, you want to know what? I want to name them Bean. I was like, I don't want them to be Chomp Chomp because Ix is not their parent. It's technically one of the gods that was trying to make something and accidentally made Bean, and so
That's
now
fair.
Bean is just exploring the world because his creator doesn't know what to do with him.
Do you need to import that over to the Devil Darlings one?
Yes, but at the same time, no. Because I'm currently working on a second part for Bean.
Okay.
Because in the other campaign they have in Double Darling Season 2,
BRB.
I can't
it's
believe
like
that.
a
I can't believe that each time we mention that it's getting more and more real. Just
I
getting closer
know.
and closer.
So technically in Double Darling Season 2, he's going to have borderline personality disorder, as much as you can get for a character that can't talk. Anybody who can read thoughts, though, they can hear a voice inside of his head, but they don't hear one voice, they hear like 5.
So
Almost always constantly in council. But
before we give away too much on the recording, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you have a happy new year, and we will see you next time at the Dark Tides of Runeterra.